Hi friends, my name is Jodi and this is my channel. Welcome. I'm doing something a little different today and I really hope you enjoy this video. I've asked a whole bunch of my friends on the internet to contribute and tell us their experience and what they know God to sound like. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it.
Hi friends, my name is Sonell. I've been a Christian for 20 years.
Hey, my name is Priska.
Hey guys, my name is Smile.
Hey guys, I'm Giftah.
Hi, my name is Megan.
Hello, I'm Nicolene.
Hi, my name is Elle Edwards and I've been a Christian for 29 years.
And I've been a Christian for about 20 years.
I have been a Christian basically all my life.
And I have been a Christian for 26 years.
Hi everybody, my name is Kim and I've been a Christian for 25 years.
I've been a Christian for as long as I can remember, probably from when I was 8 or 9 years old, so I'm 34 now. You can work that out.
God's voice to me sounds like peace and safety.
To me, God sounds like peace. He sounds like rest. He sounds like calm.
To me, God's voice is very soft and very parental.
To me, God sounds like a whisper.
To me, God sounds like the ideas and the thoughts that pop in my head, usually the ones that are so far out there or different to what I would come up with that it can't possibly be me.
And I hear God's voice through words.
The voice of God to me is similar to the air conditioning, how it kicks on and it's not enough to disrupt your attention if you're focused on something else, but if you're just sitting still, you notice it. And in prayer, when I talk to God and then I wait and I don't move and I wait to hear from Him, it's like the air conditioning in that it disrupts the nothingness, but it doesn't disrupt me when I'm distracted by other things.
I hear His voice in a whisper. I hear it in my own thoughts. I hear Him when I'm dreaming. I hear Him talk to me while I'm out working in the garden, while I'm cooking food. It's like a little voice that just talks to you when you least expect it.
To me, God sounds like peace. He sounds like that still small voice in the back of my mind that doesn't go away and that I can't ignore. I hear His voice when I am actively searching and listening for it. Sometimes I can hear it out of the blue, but not all the time. Generally, I've gone to God with a question or something on my heart, and then He will speak to me. He will speak back to me.
I hear His voice when I spend time in His Word, when I study His Word, when I spend time in prayer with Him, working on my relationship with Him.
I hear His voice when I seek calm and peace. I think so often we make the mistake into thinking that God is going to have this loud voice that's going to shatter the earth. And I've realized over the years that it's a little whisper, and it's in those moments where I'm surrendering everything and I need to find a moment of peace and calm that I hear His whisper.
I hear His voice when I'm out walking the dogs, when often it's those times when I'm not doing the things that are like God things. You know how people tell you that you should read the Bible and you should go to church and stuff. And that's wonderful and great. But for me, it's those times, those incidental moments, being outside, just slowing down and not going 100 miles an hour.
And it's not like a boom voice which comes and tells, God telling, go apart the Red Sea or something like that. He started with simple things as I acknowledge Him. God, do you want me to go to the left or to the right, or whether you want me to meet this person or talk to this person? And in the simple things, God starts directing my steps and He starts leading me to where I need to be.
So I would sit down with a book and a pen, sometimes just a scrap piece of paper, and I'd write down all my fears, all my joys, as you would in a diary. And then I pray, and then I ask God to speak to me. And then it's as if He takes over the pen and He starts writing back.
When I experience God's voice, I feel peace. The peace which surpasses all understanding. Nothing has changed about whatever situation I'm praying about or decision I'm praying about, but I do feel peace that God's leading me, and I'm confident in moving forward in the way that I'm hearing Him.
So when He speaks to me, I get filled with so much joy. He fills me up with His joy, and then I can't keep it in, so I need to share with everyone around me what He shares with me.
Whenever I hear from God, I always feel a sense of calm and a sense of certainty.
So sometimes when I hear from God, I experience peace and contentment, and I feel like all the worries have been lifted off my heart, and I don't feel like I have to carry the world on my own, because He has it. He's carrying it all for me.
And also, one of the ways I always know that it's God speaking to me is when I can feel like a warmth in my chest. That's one way I know in a personal way that God is speaking something.
Sometimes when I hear from God, I experience a feeling of warmth, like from out walking the dogs, and I quite often see the little tiny birds, and it reminds me of the sparrows, and where Jesus talked about all the sparrows being known by number, and it makes me feel loved, and I feel this kind of warmth feeling here. And then other times, if I hear from God and it's a thing that I need to do and I don't really want to, it kind of sits in my chest like a ugh.
Sometimes when I hear from God, I experience heavy emotions. Sometimes I feel like crying, sometimes I feel overwhelmed, but most of the time I feel at peace, I feel calm, and I feel that the truth has been instilled in my heart.
Sometimes when I hear from God, I experience peace. Sometimes I experience the pain of the people that I'm praying for. Most often, I experience certainty that I know that that's God, because that can't be from me. Thanks so much for being here today. This is not my usual type of video, so I hope you've enjoyed this slight change, and it's so nice to see other faces here as well. If you contributed, thank you for contributing. If you enjoyed today's video, won't you click subscribe, hang around, hit the like button, all the things. It's so good to have you here, and I'd love to have you back again. So stick around.